Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Juice Baseball channel, and welcome back to the Cincinnati Reds rebuild. No, it is the defending champions, Cincinnati Reds rebuild. As you may or may not know, last season we won the World Series. Yeah. Look at that progression. Yeah, season 1, we had 71 wins. Season 2 kind of took a little bit of a downward spiral into 69 wins. Nice. Then in the third season, we came back with a force, 85 wins. And then this past season, year number 4, 92 wins, won the division, and won the World Series. Not just the series, the World Series. So now we are the defending champions of Major League Baseball. I can't wait. This rebuild has been a success now. We can officially check mark the box that says win a World Series. We can officially check mark the box that says success. We can count this as a success. Now we have to defend our championship and go back to back. But going back to back in Major League Baseball is unbelievably difficult, so we're gonna have to try and do it. If you missed last episode, we had the spring training highlights where I voiced over, talked about the team, talked about the new additions like Logan Gilbert, talked about where I felt the team was strong in and maybe where we lacked a little bit in, and talked about possibly trading away some players at the deadline, or maybe not even doing that. Maybe not even having to make any moves, because I think we are very, very solid in every single position, except for maybe catcher, and that's only because it's a low overall. I think Carter Jensen will do a fine job as the catcher of this team, the starting catcher. We still have Tyler Stevenson on the bench at an 80 overall, but I think it's time to and I talked about this previously, I think it's time to give the job to the starter, to the younger guy, 22 years old, as Tyler Stevenson's 29, approaching 30. So I think it's time for him to take the reins. And we still have the defending Rookie of the Year, Cam Collier, who had a fantastic rookie season. But he does lose his starting job at first base to Vladimir Guerrero Jr., understandably, because he's great. He's fantastic, Vladdy is. And we will see how this plays out. If we can find some spots for Cam Collier to come in and play, maybe somebody gets hurt, I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out. But that is what the team looks like. You guys know it. You guys love it. The budget, we did free up some money, so we have $9.69 million, and we're positive in the projected yearly surplus too, so that's also really, really good. Now, since we've won a World Series, Shohei Ohtani becomes expendable. I don't really know. I don't think we trade him at the deadline unless we have like a complete meltdown in the first half of the season. We need to free up some money and just get rid of contracts. But if that doesn't happen, and I don't think it will, then I think we move on from Ohtani at the end of the season, in the offseason. I think that's when we move on from him, because he's not making a lot of money, but I don't feel comfortable with the way this team is going to be able to sustain the level of winning that we need to sustain if we're paying 3 guys $28+ million and 2 guys plus $30+ million. So it's going to be interesting to work this budget, but I think we can do it. We've got opening day, March 26th, 2026, against the Milwaukee Brewers. We are on the road. We don't even get to defend our championship in Great American. We are going to Milwaukee on opening day. Hope you guys enjoy. We are coming to the end of MLB The Show 22 cycle. I will continue this series up until the release of MLB The Show 23, and then we'll start a whole new MLB The Show 23 series with a new team. I only did the Reds because, 1, they're god-awful, and 2, they're my favorite baseball team. So, yeah. So I wanted to get them a championship, and we did. We officially completed the rebuild, and now we just have to extend the rebuild into defending the championship and going back-to-back. So This series will go up until the release of MLB The Show 23, and it, depending on how the timeline works out, it may bleed over into the cycle of MLB The Show 23, but whatever season we're on when MLB The Show drops, then that'll be the final season. We'll wrap things up, and then it'll be done. So we still got about 2 months, 2.5 months, maybe, of the Cincinnati Reds rebuild and of the MLB The Show 22 cycle. So we still got plenty of time to maybe do 2 seasons, depending on how many videos I can put out. So we still got plenty of time. And then we'll get into MLB The Show 23 when it drops, and we'll have some fun there. So hope you guys go and enjoy this video. If you do, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Let's go defend our championship here, starting against the Brewers on the road on opening day.
Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. John Shabby on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. I'm partner ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
Coming up on the first pitch, on the hill here today, Jack Leiter. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, 3-1 count in the debut of Julio Rodriguez in a Cincinnati Reds uniform. It is a new era here in Cincinnati. We have Julio Rodriguez, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., we have a ton of new faces here, but still the same old with Jonathan India, the Pirate of the Caribbean. Had his best season as a professional last year. Almost won MVP, almost won a batting title. He was having a phenomenal year, and Alex Kirilloff, a man who we made a trade for at the deadline last year, delivers with his first hit of the year and moves the runner to second. Now we have runners on first and second for Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 2024 AL MVP. And he needs to make an impact so that we don't feel bad about paying him $35 million a year, because I don't really want that contract to come back and bite me. We all know, wow, that is not my fault. That is a very generous strike call from the home plate umpire. That is not on me. I checked that swing. That was a ball. 2-1 count to Tristan Casas, another guy who could be considered expendable. I don't really know how we feel about him in terms of, do I like him? Oh, another very generous strike call from the home plate umpire. It seems like this is where he wants to go with his calls today. Shohei Ohtani gets the bump, or gets the nod here on the mound. Opening day starter for the second year in a row here in Cincinnati. Or maybe third year in a row. I can't remember exactly how long we've had him on the team. But however long we've had him, he's been the opening day starter. I think, no, was he the opening day starter last year when we had Walker Buehler? Or whenever we had Walker Buehler, did Walker have that? I can't remember exactly who got the nod. I don't remember. Whatever. Pete Alonso, the polar bear, signed in 2024 here with the Brewers. I'm sure we talked about that in the offseason, in one of the offseason episodes. Ooh. Thought I could get him on that one. He does not go. He hits the foul ball. We'll go with a slider. Doesn't chase it. Okay. Thought for sure he would chase that. If he's chasing the cutter, why didn't he chase the slider? Doesn't chase the splitter either. Now we have a full count to Alonso. He's very dangerous with a full count, but Ellie De La Cruz, the stud third baseman, will get the play, field it, make it, all good. Full count to Ronnie Mauricio here on opening day. Another guy who we're hoping to have a bounce-back year only because he was injured for most of the season, and Jonathan India had to fill in and play some shortstop. He was having a phenomenal year playing out of position, too. I mean, he was playing shortstop when his natural position is second base. He can play shortstop, obviously, because that's what he did, but his natural position is second base, and he was playing out of position and still had a phenomenal year. And I'm hoping that Ronnie Mauricio can prove why we traded for him, or like give us proof to why we traded for him, because we really haven't seen much from him. Ellie De La Cruz, I just saw that stat on the big Tron there in the center field that Ellie De La Cruz has played his entire 5-year career with the Cincinnati Reds, and that's not the shocking part. Obviously, he's been a Red this entire series, but the shocking part is how long we've been playing this series. This is year number 5, right? Or year number 6? I think it's year number 5. And Ellie De La Cruz was in the minors. He wasn't even in the big league club in year number 1. So it's crazy how long we've been playing this, that he's been up in the big leagues for what? This is his 3rd season in Major League Baseball, I think. Because he was the Rookie of the Year, then he had last year, then this year. So it's pretty crazy. Keston Hiura, one of those guys that always does well against me, no matter what save it is, no matter what situation we're in. He always does really well against me for some strange reason. I don't know if it's because I don't know how to pitch against him. I don't know what it is. I've talked about this on many different series, many different episodes. There's certain guys, and Colton Cowser is definitely one of them. But there's just certain guys that I just don't play well against. Either I just have horrible pitch location against them and they hit home runs off me, or I just can never get them out. I don't know what it is. Colton Cowser, Keston Hiura are some of those guys for me. Also, another one of those guys is Nico Horner from the Chicago Cubs. I don't know if he's still on the Cubs in this series, but originally, or in real life, he's on the Cubs. He's another guy that in MLB The Show I just cannot get out for some reason. Or I struggle to get. I shouldn't say I can't get out, because I've gotten him out before, but I just struggle for some reason to get him out. I don't know why. It's really weird. It looks like, looking down at that playoff predictor on the little bottom ticker thing, it looks like they have us projected to have 96 wins and win the division. I am not opposed to that whatsoever. I'm definitely down with getting 96 wins and winning the division. I would prefer to have over 100 wins, but that's having a really, really good season. I think we can do it. We definitely have the overalls to have a 100-win season, 100-plus win season. We just have to have the performances on the field and in simulation. So that's the main thing. Main thing is probably simulation. I think we can get it done whenever we jump in. I think we'll be fine. But in simulation, we need to have the good luck, the good vibes. And recently we haven't. Although we did was it last season or was it a couple seasons? I think it was last season. We had a month where we only lost like, what, 2 games the entire month? So, I mean, we've proven that even without Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Julio Rodriguez, that we can dominate simulation. So we'll see what happens this year. I mean, we are only in opening day. So we've got so much baseball to go. 161 games left on the schedule. And Shohei Ohtani is having a quiet day, but having a quiet good day. He's putting pitches where we need him to be. He's striking guys out. He's getting people out with ground balls, doing a bunch of crap. He's gotten 4 strikeouts now. As we go into the bottom of the order, now we start the top of the order again with Sal Frelick. We'll go splitter. I think this might be a walk. All we went for, that should have been a walk for Frelick, but he chose to swing at it. And he hits that one to center field. Thomas will make the play. And that is the end of the third. We're flying through this game. We already go top 4. Very BS strikeout call there for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. last time he was up. Hopefully that doesn't happen this time as he smokes that baseball into foul territory. I really want to hit a home run with Vladdy. We hit one with him in spring. I want to hit another one with him, this time in baseball that counts in the regular season here. And this is a new era, not only because we have new faces like Vladdy and Julio, but a new era because for the first time since 2010, well, 2009, I guess you could say, we don't have, oh, wait, when was it? What year did he come up? Actually, he might be a little bit older. I think he was up in like 2008, 2007, whatever. For the first time in a long time, maybe 20 years, we don't have Joey Votto in a Reds uniform. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. That is pretty darn crazy. He is no longer a Cincinnati Red. He has retired. He's probably working for the team in some sort of capacity. I don't know, maybe he's a guest commentator, or I don't know, maybe just he's a, what do they call? What am I trying to think of here? He's not a sponsor. He's oh my God, a spokesperson? That's not the right word. I can't think of the actual word that I'm thinking of. I'm drawing a blank right now. Oh my God, and I just caused myself to strike out horribly with Ronnie Mauricio. I'm sorry, Ronnie. Didn't mean to do that. I forget. Whatever, I forget it. Whatever I'm trying to think of, I'll never think of. That was a hanging pitch. Is that going to carry over the wall? It will! 3-run home run for Carter Jensen. Who would have thought that the first home run of the season would come from the young catcher, replacing Tyler Stevenson in the lineup? Is he a rookie this year? I don't know, but he just hit a 3-run bomb to right field to get the Reds on the board. Santa Maria! Jack Leiter left the ball hanging up in the zone, and Carter made you pay for it. That is not who I would have expected to hit the first home run of the season. I was banking on hopefully Julio or Vladdy. That's what I was banking on. And Elliot De La Cruz puts a ball into right field. Churio, I think that's how you pronounce his name. I don't know. He pulls that back and catches it. 3-1 count to Alec Thomas. And that will be grounded to shortstop, fielded, and thrown out at first. Alonso snags it in the dirt. But Carter Jensen opened the scoring up with a 3-run shot to right field. He got all of that one. Now we get former Ring of Honor Pro Wrestling World Champion Tyler Black. 1-2 count to him. Come on, Ohtani. Find your spots. Find your locations. Oh, how could the umpire not give me that when they're giving the Brewers those low calls? I don't understand it. Luckily, Ohtani fights back and delivers another strikeout. He's got 5 strikeouts here in 4 innings. Oh, well, 3 1/3. Ooh, we got to be careful with Pete Alonso, man. He is a dangerous, dangerous hitter. At any moment, he could go yard, and he might have just done it. Pete Alonso to dead center. That ball is gone. Brewers on the board. I told you. It's almost like I built it up. I scripted it. I didn't try to, trust me. I did not try to allow Pete Alonso to hit that home run. But I told you, he is a dangerous, dangerous hitter. And he backed me up there. He had the skill to back it up. Oh my God, how is that not a strikeout? How is that not a strike 3? This umpire is on one today. I don't know what's going on, but that was a clear strike 3. Luckily, Keston Hira didn't make us pay for that. He gives a can of corn to Ronnie Mauricio. Now it's Colton Cowser. Last time we played the Brewers, Colton Cowser absolutely cooked us. I do remember that vividly. He had like, what, 2 home runs and a double maybe, or a triple? He had some crazy stat line the last time we played the Brewers. And now he gets a double here in the bottom of the 4th. They're trying to tie this game back up. Akil Baddoo thought he might swing and miss on that. Does not. We'll go with the curveball. Haven't seen the curveball all day today. And luckily, Akil Baddoo does not do any damage with that curveball, because that was left a little bit up in the zone. Another can of corn, this time for Jonathan India, but not before Pete Alonso gets the Brewers on the board with a home run, a solo dolo. Now we go top 5. Reds lead 3-1. Julio Rodriguez, I was really late on that. I was debating whether or not to even swing. I didn't know where to go with that. Not going to swing at that. Pulls it even 2-2. Come on, Julio. We need something big from you. And that is going to be an out. Colton Cowser, easy. That was just carrying way too much. Carrying way too much. There was no chance that was going to drop. Cowser's too quick. Jonathan India starting his year off right with 2 singles. And he's going to make that 3 singles unless Cowser can make the play on it. Colton Cowser diving in left center makes the play to get Jonathan India out. Wow. Colton Cowser makes an athletic play, something I did not expect him to make, and we go down 1-2-3. We're hitting the ball harder. It's just not going for base hits, unfortunately. Jefferson Cuero, somebody that I'm not familiar with, must be one of their draft picks in the save. He hits the ball to second base, and India will field it, throw it to first, get the first out of the inning. Good job, India. Now we get Jackson Chourio hitting the 8th spot. He will foul that first pitch off. And now it's a 1-2 count. We'll go with a slider here, and it's a ball. So right now, judging by the playoff predictor, they have the Astros being the best team in the American League, and they have us being the best team in the National League. Although they have the Dodgers being pretty good too. But that's pretty high praise from MLB The Show to think that we are going to be the best team in Major League Baseball with 96 wins. I'm going to be here at the wall. I caught it! Alek Thomas robs him. Was that a home run or did Alek Thomas rob him? Oh, it was gone. It was a home run that Alek Thomas robbed. You gotta believe it. And a Shohei Ohtani showing his pleasure in that home run robbery there. Absolutely insane scenes from Alek Thomas. That's the first home run I've robbed, I think, in MLB The Show. Oh, look at it. Would you just look at it? How do we zoom in and out? We go up like this. There we go. Alek Thomas makes the play in center field. Yes, sir. Oh, look at it. Would you just look at it? Alek Thomas. Can he make the catch? Yes, he can. Wow, that's crazy. That is actually insane. The fact that he caught this ball. Woo. All right. Saves another run. Thank you very much, Alek Thomas. And then Ohtani just beams one past him, throws the straight cheddar. Past Kingery, or Kingsbury, however you pronounce his name. He goes down swinging. And we've got top 6. Still a 3-run lead for the Reds. Vladdy Jr. They're calling that a strike, but you didn't call what I gave earlier with Ohtani a strike? This umpire has been paid off by the Brewers. He must be a season ticket holder for Milwaukee. Vladdy does fight back, gets on base. Leadoff single. Leadoff single for Vladdy Jr. And they're going to pull the starting pitcher, Jack Leiter. His day is done on opening day. Take a shower, my boy. Dylan Lee comes in, gives a full count to Tristan Casas, and that will be... I pulled the PCI down. I thought that was going to drop a lot quicker than what it did. And it stays a full count for Casas, the DH. And Tristan Casas will deliver a single. Moves Vladdy to second. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Top of the 6th. And this is a similar situation to where Carter Jensen hit that home run. But now we've got the switch-hitting shortstop, Ronnie Mauricio, with a 2-1 count and a chance to extend our lead even further. And Ronnie, I was early. I was early. Come on, Ronnie. I need you to show me what you got. Show me what you're made of. Ronnie Mauricio delivers a double play. Oh, no, it wasn't a double play because it was such a bad throw from third base. So we have bases juiced. Nobody out, an error from the third baseman, and look who it is. Carter Jensen, the man who had the 3-run homer last time he was up, the only 3 runs of the game for the Reds so far. And this time he has the bases loaded. Nobody out. Carter Jensen delivers 2 more runs. Hopefully, if 52 speed can get there, yes he can. Casas delivers. He gets home plate, and Carter Jensen has had an amazing day. 5 RBIs in his first ever Major League start. Wow. And now L.A. De La Cruz. He delivers an RBI. Gets past the third baseman. And it's 6-1 Reds. The third baseman is struggling. It's Sal Frelick. That's what's going on. Sal Frelick struggling. L.A. De La Cruz gets on base. And there's still nobody out. Runners on. And Alek Thomas will look at that one. And the bases have been juiced once again for the second time in a single inning. The bases are loaded. Dylan Lee is in a sweat. He is in a panic because Julio Rodriguez steps to the plate with the bases loaded, and he delivers a single. The shortstop does a good job to keep it from going to the outfield, but that's another RBI. It is getting crazy here in Milwaukee, and they pull Dylan Lee, and they bring in former starter Tyler Glasnow. Former Tampa Bay Rays starting pitcher Tyler Glasnow, who's now in the bullpen for the Brewers, and Jonathan India denied an RBI by the second baseman there. Great athletic play from Tyler Black. Alex Kirilloff, we know he's got home run power, but that's only the first out of the inning, ladies and gentlemen. We still got 2 more outs to work with here. Base is still loaded, and Alex Kirilloff might have just juiced him. That's going deep. Alex Kirilloff, a grand salami. Yes, sir. Santa Maria. Send them all home. Clear the bases. Alex Kirilloff has just opened up this game to no return. The bases are no longer loaded. Kirilloff clears them all with a grand slam. Oh, baby. Look at the concentration. I didn't think that was going to get over. But the right fielder just kept going and going and going, and that had a lot of carry to it. Unfortunately, it wasn't Vladdy that's the dude that clears the bases, but Kirilloff, I'll take it either way. 11-1 lead. This has been a crazy game. We've scored 8 runs in this inning alone. And this is the kind of talk I was going on about in the spring as Vladdy gets on base. So they continue to not be able to get us out here in this inning. And if Tyler Black doesn't make that amazing athletic jump at second base, we'd have nobody out. But what I was talking about in the spring, this team is built to score runs. And we are proving it here on opening day with 11 runs in this game, 8 in 1 inning. This team is built for the postseason. We are built to score a lot of runs quickly. And this pitcher rotation is also built to get guys out. So we've built probably the most dominant team in Major League Baseball. We just have to play like it on a consistent basis. Unfortunately, Ronnie Mauricio will not be able to deliver any more runs, and we have runners on first and second with only our second out of the day. And Carter Jensen, for the second time in the same inning, we've batted around. He's already got 5 RBIs. Can he get another home run? That would be insane. If Carter Jensen could hit another home run and get even more RBIs in the same inning he just got 2 RBIs earlier, or they're just going to walk him. Maybe they think he's too dangerous. I mean, he has performed very, very well so far. Come on, Carter. I know you got it in you. I know you want to become a Colt hero. I screwed that up. I pulled the PCI down. Yeah, as you can see on the left side, I pulled that PCI down a little bit too much. I want to be a Colt hero with Carter Jensen. I want him to be a phenom, and he's going to take a walk. So I guess that's okay. 5 RBIs already today. No need to go crazy. L.A. De La Cruz back up. He got a single the last time he was up in the 6th inning. L.A. De La Cruz will not be able to extend the lead any further. It will be an out. So a lot of damage was done in that 1 inning. Ohtani goes bottom 6 with an 11-1 lead. Wow. What an inning. We just exploded for 8 runs. I mean, it's unbelievable the amount of damage that we can do at any given moment. I probably should get another pitcher warming in the bullpen, although Ohtani is cooking, man. Ohtani, let Ohtani cook. 7 strikeouts. He's still got decent stamina. Tyler Black will ground that to Guerrero at first base. And Viva la Raza, he will get him out. 2 quick outs here in the 6th. Pete Alonso has not been up since the 4th when he hit that home run, and he will pop that up to Ellie De La Cruz in the infield. A can of corn. Quick 6th inning, and the Reds are back up at the plate to hit another home run, hopefully. Alek Thomas comes up to lead off the 7th, and Alek Thomas, I was very early on that. I know it doesn't say very early, but I was very early on that. Very, very early. I was trying to get out in front of it. I was wrong. I shouldn't have done that, and I was very late on that. Is that going to drop fair? Ooh, just foul. That is disrespectful how close that was, and I accidentally swung at that. Whoops. Oopsies, oopsie poopsies. That's my bad. Julio Rodriguez up once again. He hit in the 5th and the 6th inning. And Julio will deliver a great play by Tyler Black, but he could not get his feet together to get the momentum to throw that to first. So it's a base hit for Julio. Jonathan India steps to the plate. He has not had the greatest day, 2 for 4. Denied a beautiful hit earlier, and I got caught looking on that one because mainly I didn't know what the count was. Alex Kirilloff has the grand salami last time he was up. And he will not do it. 2-2 count. Come on, Kirilloff. I know you want more RBIs. That might drop. Cowser, can he get there? Yes, he can. Colton Cowser ends the inning with a great play there to get it to left center. I am going to warm up. Let's warm up Zach Britton. We'll warm up Zach Britton. We'll keep Ohtani out there for the 7th. Keston Hiura way out in front of that first pitch, and he goes down swinging. 8 strikeouts on opening day for Shohei Ohtani. Absolute dominant performance. Colton Cowser sends that to left field. Kirilloff is underneath it, makes the play. 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the 7th. We've got Akil Baddoo, who hasn't really done much today. And scratch that. Akil Baddoo's solo shot to right field. He heard me disrespecting him, and he said, "Juice, hold my beer." As the Milwaukee Brewer mascot slides down the slide. All right, I was wrong. I apologize, Akil. I did not mean to disrespect you with that home run, with that nonsense talking about how you haven't done anything today. Because he made me eat my words, that's for sure. Oh, thank God that goes foul, because that would have been a huge hit. 2-2 count to Jefferson Cuero. He will somehow make contact with that one and foul it off as well. Come on, Jefferson. Don't you dare get a hit. He will not. He grounds that to India. India makes the play. And unfortunately, we allowed another run to go against Ohtani's ERA, but it's not going to really matter in the end because we have such a big lead. I would be furious if we blew this lead. If we end up losing this game, that's probably the end of the series. I would end the series. I'm not even joking. I would end the series if we lost a lead this big. We have a 9-run advantage in the 8th, excuse me, in the 8th. So I would end the series. This would be the final episode if we lost this lead. Tristan Casas steps to the plate. What can he do? Hopefully something good. No, it's not. It's a pop-up to the catcher behind home plate, and he will make it. Oh, that's what Jefferson... So Jefferson Cuero is the catcher. Okay. Ronnie Mauricio batted twice in the same inning, and he will pop out to foul territory by left base, third base, and left field. And that is the quick end of the inning. Shohei Ohtani's day is done. We will give this to Zach Britton to set up the 9th when we will bring in not Emmanuel Clase, but probably Lucas Sims, or maybe we just keep Zach Britton in. I don't know. We'll see how good he pitches here. But Ohtani played amazing, and Zach Britton, first pitch he throws is a home run for Jackson Cuero. Or no, it's Jackson Chirino. Jefferson Cuero. I got them two mixed up. It's Jefferson Cuero and Jackson Chirino. That's what it is. So that's not good. A home run on the first pitch I throw is Zach Britton. Not the ideal situation that you want out of your setup man. And that's going to be a walk. So it's a home run and a walk for Zach Britton. Okay, Zach. I know this is your first time in a Reds uniform, opening day, but I need you to calm yourself, settle yourself, strike somebody out, please. I would appreciate that. Get a double play, whatever. There's a strikeout. Freelick goes down. Good recovery, Britton. And now it's a 3-1 count to Tyler Black. And oh, God, that could have been dangerous. That could have been dangerous. We'll go slider here. This could very well be a walk, but it will be a pop-up to right field, or a fly-out to right field. Kirilloff underneath it, makes the play, throws to the cutoff man, and 2 down in the 8th. 2 gone. Pete Alonso steps up, has the home run today, but that's it. He will fly out to right field as well. Kirilloff getting a lot of work in, getting his steps in. And Zach Britton does his job except for giving up the home run. And now it's Carter Jensen. Had a single and a walk in the same inning. Crazy scenes. We go top 9. Jensen. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I was trying to hit another home run with him. He's got 5 RBIs. He is a stud. Absolute stud. I think we made the right call having him be the starting catcher. Although we'll see how he does in simulation. I mean, this is only opening day. Ellie De La Cruz sends one to left field, left center field. That might get down, but Cowser, he's too good. Colton Cowser, too fast, too furious. He makes the play in left center, and that's 2 down in the top of the 9th. A 3-2 count full to Alec Thomas, who gets on base, delivers a 2-out single to right field. Chirino makes the play so it doesn't go for any more than what it was. Look at that stat line for Julio Rodriguez. 3 straight lineouts to the outfield and then 2 singles. First, third, fifth, sixth, and seventh. He's batted in 3 consecutive innings, the 5th, 6th, and the 7th. That's just how dominant we were. But unfortunately, we will not be able to get any more runs than the 11 that we have. And I think we're going to bring in Lucas Sims to finish the job. Come on, Luke. All I need is 3 outs, and we can go home on opening day happy. Because we got an off day tomorrow before we finish the series against the Brewers. Then I think we play the Cubs as our next series, but that's our first home series. Colton Cowser steps to the plate. This is the most dangerous area of the Brewers lineup. So it's good that they had him in there, but they've already gotten 2 outs. They've already got 2 outs, and here's Akil Baddoo, the man I disrespected last time. And then he hit that home run. We'll go with the slurve here, try to get Baddoo swinging on slurve. He makes contact, but that is going to be off of the safety net. And that's going to be the 3rd strike. Can Jensen make the play? 83 speed. Got him. No! It's a strikeout wild pitch. Carter Jensen screwed it up. They didn't screw it up. He just couldn't contain the ball. And the Brewers are alive, and they will get a run out of this. I cannot believe that they will get a run scored off of a strikeout wild pitch. That's unbelievable. But they will. That was a great hit right into the right field corner. And the Brewers have life. However futile it may be. Ellie De La Cruz to first base. Game over. Reds are 1-0. Huge win. Great performance from everybody. Ohtani pitched well. Pitched amazing, actually. Alex Kirilloff with the grand slam. Carter Jensen played out of his mind today. Amazing feeling being 1-0. There's only one way to go now. Being 2-0. Everybody's happy. Doing dominant. That 6th inning, man, was absolutely out of this world. There's the home run from Jensen. Maybe we'll get to see the Kirilloff home run as well. We'll get to see the dive from Colton Cowser. That was an amazing play. Great dive from Cowser. And there's the steal, the robbing of the home run by Alec Thomas. Amazing play as well. And here's the grand salami from Kirilloff. Ooh, baby. Ohtani pitched 7 innings. The player of the game is Carter Jensen, as you would expect, because he had 5 RBIs. Kirilloff only had 4. I was really hoping that Jensen could get more than just the 5 RBIs, but he got enough. And now we go into simulations. Logan Gilbert will go on the mound against the Brewers in the second game. We will simulate until we get a home game sometime here in mid-April. So let's simulate the final games of March. Jay Allen has cleared waivers. That's good. And now we have a rotation we need to fix in AAA. Oh, hello. Nobody's even in the lineup. We got Bo Barnes. We got Chester Patterson. Is that it? Oh, nope. We got Roberto Diaz or Taj Bradley. Let's go with Taj Bradley here. Who's my closer? It's Raul Franco, I guess. Okay, I can deal with that. Luis Patino's down there. All right, so Bradley will be the starter. No, Robbie Martins will be the starter. Then Bradley. Then Robles. Then Bo Barnes. Then Robles. Then Patterson. I like that. The AA team needs one more guy in there, and it'll be Jamie Brito. Actually, they need 2 guys in there. Brian Medina. He can go in. All right, I like that. Then we'll have Castillo, Pulido, Bobby Hampton, Brito, and Medina. All right, that's the pitcher rotation for the minor leagues. We've lost 1 game so far this season. Oh, they don't have valid lineups either. Who's not valid in their lineups? What is going on? Oh, I'm not going to fix that. They might as well just do that themselves. I didn't think it. Why? I don't know why it's so bad. Auto fix the lineup. Reese Hines has a knee sprain, so he's out for a few days. Let's simulate this next week of April here. Reese Hines is back, and oh, boys, we are good. 8-1 on the year. 8-1 on the year. We only lost 1 game so far to... Wait, that's something about Nick Senzel. The Phillies placed Nick Senzel on the 10-day injured list with a shoulder strain. I forgot Nick Senzel was in the Phillies. Or he might not have been in the Phillies, but he was... he's there now, and he's injured. So let's play somewhere here. Probably against the Cardinals. Probably play the Cardinals on the road, or at home, I should say. So let's simulate this week against the Cardinals and Dodgers on the road. And we have lost a couple games. Lost 1 to the Cardinals, lost 1 to the Dodgers. But we're still 12-3. Now we simulate the series against the Blue Jays. 14-4 to start the year. Absolutely insane stats. Kirilloff's got 4 home runs. Vladdy's got 2, but he's hitting .394. Carter Jensen only has the 1 home run, but he's got 14 RBIs. So I'll take that as a big-time W. Do we have anybody early season awards? Shohei Ohtani, most valuable player. 6 home runs for Shohei. How is he hitting? I didn't know he was hitting. Oh, is he playing other DH? No, he's not. So he's just coming in and hitting. I don't know how he's getting these runs, but he is. Quinn Priester's also leading Cy Young candidacy early in the season. He's got no ERA. He's got no ERA, 4-0 in 4 starts. 22 strikeouts. My dog is crazy. There's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. battling for the early season batting title. But other than that, we don't have a rookie that's dominating this season. So, man, Quinn Priester, absolute stud. Absolute stud. He's not even starting. Quinn Priester's not even starting. He's in the Cy Young candidacy early in the season. Insane. Hunter Green, Dustin May, Ohtani, and Gilbert. Gilbert's 0-3. Maybe we have to switch Gilbert and Quinn Priester. I don't know. We'll have Hunter Green take the mound for us in Game 1 against the Cardinals against Jordan Montgomery. But that's going to be the next episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. What a way to open year number 5, right? Not the budget. Year number 5? Yes, it is. Year number 5. We won the World Series last season, and now we go and dominate, and we're 14-4. I told you this team was built for dominance here this season, and so far we're proving it. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Next episode, we will play the St. Louis Cardinals in our first home game of the season. So you don't want to miss that. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.